Here goes.
Hi. Well, your glasses are really reflecting.
Yeah.
So, it's Friday night, October.
This is August the 9th.
August the 9th.
Quarter after 7.
Yeah.
We dressed alike.
So, we're kind of just going to chit-chat tonight. We got a ton of stuff we could show you or whatever. But Well, first thing we need to talk about is my hair. Can you see it? See my hair? See?
Get the wave.
Ladies, you'll understand this. Men,
I understand it now.
I have been going to this girl to get my hair cut, I don't know, over 2 years.
Yeah.
And I never liked it. She was too expensive. She did what she wanted and still what I told her. And I just never liked it. So I finally said, okay, I'm going to start looking for new hairdressers. Ha, 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 ha. This is what happens. This is 6 weeks. This is 6 weeks after I had a cut.
It was short.
Yeah, she thought she thought I was joining the Marines.
Yeah, I had longer hair than you did in the Marine Corps.
Yeah,
at times. I mean,
I
she
go
gave you a buzz cut.
And I told her literally my hair was hanging just over my ears a little, and the back was starting to curl up a little. And I said, I just want you to kind of go around my ear here where the hair is kind of coming around, and just to shave the back where it stops curling up back there. She picks up the clipper, let me go this way, and goes, yeah. So I have this big band of no hair. She literally shaved it to the skin. And I'm sitting there. So what do? You go, okay, well, that's it. I don't want you to touch my hair no more.
Well, then you have this big...
Yeah. So it was kind of like, well, I'll know better than to come back to this one next time.
Who's next?
Yeah, I know. So you just... And then, and I don't know why, if it's a southern thing or not, but you don't want the old hairdresser to know you've left her. You just want her to think you passed away or moved out of the state or the country or something. So you have to dodge her. Like, if you see her at the Walmart or the grocery store or something, you hide. You go run 3 aisles away and hide. Because you don't want to hurt her feelings by saying, I hate the way you cut my hair and you're too expensive. So, I don't know. And we're friends on Facebook. So, I have to hurry and unfriend her. And I don't know if they tell you you've been unfriended or not. Because if she sees any pictures of me currently, she's going to know that ain't the haircut I gave her. And also, she cut my hair so short. So I can't figure out.
Yeah, it's that side.
My hair is gray. I mean, it's white gray. So, but I can't dye this because
no, it's so short.
Yeah, it's so short. It'll be a waste of money,
Yeah. You gotta let it grow out for about 2 or 3 months, and then try and find somebody else. Then it's gonna go.
I'm telling you, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. And I thought about going on Yelp, but I get in the shower, wash my hair, and I get out and towel dry it, and I go. I'm not a fan. I don't curl it. I don't curl and iron it. I don't blow dry it. I don't do none of that stuff. My hair is wash and wear. And I've got natural curly hair, so it's usually not a problem. So when I go to some salon, and they put mousse and spray and 3 kinds of whatever, oils and conditioners, and it's like, I cannot wait to get home and wash my hair. Because literally you could use it for battering ram because it's so freaking hard as a rock.
Stuff in there,
yeah. I can't.
It looks nice though. I mean, you come home from the salon, it's just like, oh, aren't you styling? Boy, isn't that nice? Too bad you gotta wash it.
And if I don't, I could go to bed that night and sleep and wake up the next morning. Ooh, I should do it on Halloween. No, the day before Halloween.
Yeah.
Because when I wake up the next morning, it looks like an abstract art exhibit. it's
hair going everywhere.
yeah, because my pillow spikes it, and then it's got so much crap in it, it stays there. So I've got these little peaks and stuff everywhere. It literally. If I was going, I didn't go anywhere today. If I had, I would have. Well, Maxx would have. We have a spray bottle, like how you spray your plants. We got one of those, and he just sprays my head, and then we try to knock it down, and half the time it laughs hysterically. But anyway, so that's one thing that's been going on. I've been going out. It's not like I stayed in the house because of it. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not vain. If I was, oh Lord, the world would be a good place. But we've just been showing video of our vacation that we took in May, and I know y'all thinking, aren't those people back yet? But we took like, what, 7,000 hours of video?
There's a whole bunch of hours. Yeah. I've got up through day 9.
And we were gone 19 days.
And so I got 10 more days to go. And
that's, we just put up, what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, what?
6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. But if you'll notice, see, nobody paid attention. I asked somebody, they didn't pay attention. There's no day 6. It says 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, it says 6. Welcome to Idaho, and then jumps to 7. There's a reason for that.
Yeah. I was having a really bad day that day. I do not normally cuss. I really don't. Yeah. Maybe once a week I may say one word. I really don't. That day, Maxx thought he could do the video and just like have the occasional beep. Well, and he tried.
It would have been beep.
Yeah, the whole day.
The whole day, because
I was not having a good day.
I just discarded the whole thing.
Yeah, so he just deleted that day.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was the 19-day vacation where it didn't get above 50 degrees and it rained 16 of the 19 days. Yeah. And my back absolutely felt like I had been with Cirque du Soleil for like 3 days and as a new acrobat or something. It's killing me. But anyway, so we've had some other stuff going on too. We're very open, very honest. We subscribe to about 50 YouTube channels. Love to watch them. We don't watch 50 a day, of course. We go
through the TV's right over here.
Yeah. We watch them most of the time on the TV while we're eating breakfast or lunch or something.
And stuff, and kind of scroll down through them and look. Oh, hey, that one looks interesting. And
we feel like
watch out the keyboard.
I know that it's not straight. I have OCD. We feel like some of them are our friends. You know, we have met the Idaho Hillbillies, yay! But we haven't met anybody else. But we feel like they're our friends. And we're concerned. We love to hear the great deals they get. We love to watch them. Some of them are funny. Some of them are fabulous business people, and we envy them like crazy. But I don't know how they do a video every day. I don't know how they do it.
I don't know how they fit it into the day.
They obviously get up like at 5 and go to bed like at midnight or something. I don't know how they do it.
I get up at 7 every morning, and I just don't have enough time in the day. She don't. No.
I don't. No. I'll be the first to tell you I like to sleep in.
Yeah, and there's just not enough hours in the day for us.
I admire the ones who do it. I don't know how they do it. Of course, I
work full time, but
yeah, Maxx works full time. Actually, he works more than full time.
Yeah.
He's salaried.
I'm an executive with the company, and when you're
nanny pee.
Well, no, I'm not saying that for that purpose, but it's as that type of a job.
It's not 40 hours.
You work as needed, and they seem to need a lot.
Excuse me. So yeah, he works more than 40 hours a week at his real job, and then he also, I couldn't do eBay without him. He does all the packing and shipping and weighing and organization and the taxes. I'll basically pick out the pretties and write the stuff up.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I take the pictures.
Yeah, I'm saying I pick out the pretties and write the stuff up.
Yeah,
that's it. Maxx does everything else.
Well, you manage the whole online thing. I don't deal at all with what's online.
I do.
You review them, and if they're getting old, you do things with them. And
I have I do Twitter and I do Etsy and I do eBay. I list the stuff. Listen to that. I list it, and I do have a couple. I got like 5 or 6 Facebook groups that I'm a member of, and I hope I contribute and I get a lot of information from them. And once again, it's like having friends you've never met, and I really feel close to those people, and I hope they know how much I appreciate them and stuff. And they have helped me tremendously. I think finally this year we have figured out exactly how we want to run the business.
Yeah.
It took us this long.
I've been doing it since you started in 1998.
I know, I've been doing eBay since 1998, so 21 years.
Yeah. Well, the things changed though over the years.
I mean,
what eBay was like back in the 90s and in 2000 and that is absolutely nothing like it is now. I mean, it is completely different.
Well, and also what we needed from eBay has changed drastically.
Yes.
At one point, we had a mortar and brick gift store, and we sold out of there, and then we also were selling on eBay at the same time, and that's how we were making our living. Well, now, Maxx is working full time. He has a military pension, and I'm not working at all, except for eBay, Etsy, and whatever. So, and as a matter of fact, I've said that already. Just if I repeat myself, I decided about a month ago. We talked about it and thought about it, and that I'm 62, and I decided to go ahead and file for my Social Security. Maxx isn't going to retire until he's 70. And
at the latest.
Yeah, he keeps saying that. I'm telling you.
You're
not retiring until you're 70.
Well, I'm kind of hoping we get everything paid off before then. But
he'll retire when he's 70. But anyway, so I filled out on paper and starting in December, I will start drawing my Social Security. And we hope with that money that we will be able to pay off everything we owe. So when he retires, we will retire debt-free. Yeah. We don't have a lot of debt now, but we do have a mortgage, and that's...
Well, a mortgage is not the big deal. A mortgage is actually kind of nice to have at tax time. So, but it's the other bills that we really want to get paid off. Plus getting paid off, plus get you a new car.
My car is a 2005, and we definitely want to. There's nothing wrong with it. It's fab. It's a Toyota Scion A. Love it. It has not given us a minute's trouble besides routine maintenance.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go into retirement with it and then have to buy a new car. I'd rather
have a new car before we retire.
Yeah, just have a new car and have it paid for before we retire. So that's something we're looking to. We need to do some repairs on our house, because we probably are also looking to try to find a 1-story, because we have 2 stories and it's already a pain. But it's just we're looking forward, you know.
Making plans.
Yeah, we're making plans. So that's a change, and dealing with Social Security was fun, let me tell you. The first lady I got, oh my Lord, saved me. But then I got a real nice lady, and it went very smooth after that. Another thing that's been going on, and I think I've mentioned this before, and I don't care if y'all know, I don't care who knows, I suffer from anxiety and depression. And it's really good sometimes, and sometimes it's really bad. And he goes, wee.
Nice roller coaster ride.
Yeah, he never knows who he's going to wake up with in the morning. Yeah. But last couple of weeks, it's been kind of bad. I had some stuff going on, and so I kind of just want to curl up under a blankie and either watch old movies or read a book or something. And I really... not put myself down, but I guilt myself out because I do that, and I know I should be doing things, working on the eBay or going to the gym or just being out and about or whatever. But if you've ever suffered from it, and I do take medication, I see a therapist regularly, but mine is chemical. I found that out 3 years ago. I will never get off my medications. I know that. And I will always take my medications because I've seen me off of them. So there's just sometimes when I do not want to increase my medication because I really don't like what it does to me already. I can tell in my activity level it does make you a little less active. And, I'm not going to rock the boat. I mean, I'm at a good level. I'm probably at the best
Best you've
ever been. But there's still those downswings, and at least I recognize I'm going through it. He recognizes I'm going through it. And a few days and it levels back out again and things are fine. But yeah, I've had a little bout of that lately. And part of that may be because Maxx has been having some health issues. Last year, they discovered some cancer on his bladder.
Your ex?
I said Maxx.
Oh, Maxx. Oh, I thought you said your ex. And I'm saying,
I said Maxx.
Yeah, that was me.
Maxx, they found some cancer in his bladder last year, and they went in and...
year before last. You said 2017.
No, that was your appendix.
Oh, that was my appendix. That's right. So it was 28. Oh, yeah. It was because of the appendix they found it.
Yeah, his appendix burst, and because of that, they found cancer on his bladder. Otherwise, they never would have found it, and he probably would have dropped dead. So, there's they wasn't sure he was going to survive the burst appendix because it had been burst 3 days by the time they found it, and he had a lot of infection
and internal damage.
Yeah, and
the doctor was very comforting the next morning when I woke up after the surgery. He came in and looked at me. You weren't quite there yet, and he looked at me and he said, "You're the worst case of appendicitis I ever had that lived." And I went, "Well, gee, thanks, Doc."
Well, he told me the night before. And we took him to the emergency room at the VA at like 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning, and
no, we went there. It was in the afternoon. We went there.
No.
They kept us there until 12 o'clock.
It was dark, darling.
It was raining. It was pouring rain out.
Okay, we'll argue about this, but anyway. But yeah, once they did the MRI, I don't know what the stupid things are called. They immediately called an ambulance and
CAT scan.
Transferred him to the trauma center. The VA couldn't handle it. But when they took him in for surgery that night, the surgeon came and talked to me and said, "This is really bad, and I don't know, if he's gonna make this because this was birthed like 3 days ago, and there's a ton of infection in there." He said, "So it's really, really bad." So I'm like, okay. So yeah, so that was rough, and then. But while they were in there was a blessing. They found the cancer on the bladder. So then last year, they went in and took the cancer off of his bladder. And, well, actually, since the appendix, they have had him come every 3 months.
It was 3 months right at first, then... Yeah, until they took the cancer out, then they did it for twice in between, and then they found it again.
Yeah, and then he went back and they found some more cancer on his bladder again in the spring of this year. Did they find it before or after vacation?
Before.
Yeah.
Right before vacation.
So last week,
yeah, went in and...
Last week, he had surgery again, and they took it off again, and sent him home with a catheter.
That's no fun. I was not a happy camper.
Maxx is a very, very, very good sick person. Unlike me, who lays there and whines and rings the bell and demands things be brought to me. He normally, you can't even tell he's been sick or anything because he's not that often. But yeah, the catheter and the pills kind of made him a little woozy.
Yeah, antibiotics. Okay. Antibiotics. I've never had this particular one before, and it just kind of really just, it was just like I was in another world.
Yeah, I've never seen him like that. So, luckily, we didn't have anything scheduled, and I can't cook. So, for 5 days, from Wednesday through Sunday, I had to take care of him. And so I went to the store and bought TV dinners. And so lunch and dinner,
She was such a good cook.
we had TV
I
dinners.
enjoyed it
I'm
very
sorry,
much.
y'all. I'm sorry. We didn't starve. You know. I don't remember. Oh, I know. I bought muffins for breakfast.
Yeah, and when she got the big
Those
muffins,
big, huge
and we'd
muffins.
split them in half.
And I'd split it in half and put butter on it and go, here. Yeah, I'm good. I'm a great nurse.
You took
But,
very good care of me.
yeah, so that's kind of been, yeah, you know, that's scary. And I talked to the doctor about, hey, this has happened twice. You know, is this going to be an ongoing thing? You know, till he, you know, dies or whatever. And it turns out that there's some type of medication when they find cancer on your bladder that you are put on and you stay on for life. And last year when they did the surgery, there was a worldwide shortage of this medication. They didn't have any anywhere. So that's why they didn't put him on it. But the doctor told me this year during the surgery, he said, we've got it now and we can put him on it. But they still didn't
They
get
didn't.
him.
And so, but I had to go for, well, when I went to get the catheter out on Monday. Anyway, after that was done, I asked the nurse, you know, I says, hey, you know, doctor told my wife about this medicine. Please, you know, write a note, check the doctor. We need to find out about this, because if there is something available that'll keep this from coming back, I'm all for it. I mean, I want it, and because this is not a fun procedure to go through. I don't know if anybody's knows what a cystoscopy is, but it's not fun.
Yeah, and
Let's put
how
it that
many?
way.
And also, we don't know what's going on with this, but he also said how many colonoscopies said you had?
This year,
Yeah,
only 3.
they
They think I have Crohn's disease, but I don't. I have absolutely no symptoms at all. But when they did it came from my 10-year colonoscopy came up, and when they did it, they said, well, there's something here that looks like Crohn's disease. We need to do another one and take a better look at it, because they weren't prepared to see, you know, that. And so then they did another, and then they did another where they went really deep, and it was fun.
but they still don't know what it is.
No.
It's something, but they don't know what it is.
Well, they took this last one. They took biopsies, and they're gonna.
But I thought
check it
those
out.
had come out already.
They came out and they said it's definitely not Crohn's disease. So they're really puzzled. They don't know what it could be. And I keep trying to tell them it's just the way I am. This is the way I'm built. I mean, I assume it's just the way I've always been, because I live with it and it's fine.
You want to tell them about how much fun you had on your last colonoscopy? About
Oh, well, you see, because there was not just going through the colon, they were going up to the small intestine, up a ways into that. Well, this is something that they don't do very often. And so when they rolled me into the room for the colonoscopy, there was the doctor that was doing it, and then he had brought another doctor in because he had never seen this done before. Plus they had, I think about 5 or 6 residents, I guess you call them, in there, because this is something exciting to see. So I had a whole crowd of people in the room there with me, and I was like, okay, fine, you know, and they roll you on your side and they hit you with this stuff, and I took a nap for a short time. All of a sudden I kind of opened my eyes and I was sitting there watching. They had these great big huge screens all over the room, you know, showing every last nick, corner, and cranny as they're going through. And the doctor's going in and says, oh, well, this is so and so, and this is this, and these are little polyps, and these are this. He's naming everything's going off. All of a sudden he stopped talking for a second and he's doing something, and I saw something go by the camera, and I went, what is that? And the doctor kind of looked at me and says, you're awake? I said, well, yeah. And he says, well, ever since you're awake, roll over onto your stomach. This is going to help me a little bit to work with this. And I said, oh, okay, you know. And, well, that was, it just, things went on from there. And I was like...
people 3 floors away would have been knowing that I was awake.
Yeah.
We handle pain differently.
Well,
yeah, if you've ever had a colonoscopy, if you're old, ever had one, just imagine being awake during it.
I don't know, it's just another thing.
But
The video was interesting though. That's watching all the different.
we got color photos after.
Yeah.
We're gonna hang them on the wall.
Make blow ups and 8x10s.
Yeah.
You can make a little wallet size and hand them out to friends.
Yeah. If we got eBay open next time, that's what we can hand out.
Yeah. Well, we'll get little pins and make them. What's that? It's my colon.
There's probably some. Never mind. Shut up. Don't say that thought, Debbie. Anyway, so we kind of just wanted to let you know we are still alive. We're not just on film, and we've got a ton more. We have a ton of stuff we still have not gone through. Literally, with you and Mother Sales from the trip, we're doing pretty. I'm listing pretty good. I'm very proud of my listing, and we've been selling pretty steadily. I'm trying out some different
new stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing the, like when somebody's watching your item, whatever, and you can brain fart, make them an offer and say, hey, I see you're watching this. Would you like to have it for however much you want to give them a discount on it and see if they take it? Probably for every 10 of those I send out, I'll get 1 or 2 that take the, offer. So that's not bad. I wish I could think of it. I don't know what it's called. Y'all know it's at the top of the what you do. so one way with words. I started something yesterday. List. What's it called? I have to get it.
You're asking me. Go look.
This is something. I think they came out with it at this year's eBay Open.
And a lot of her friends were telling her about this.
Yeah.
Through chats and stuff. What's it called?
List Perfectly.
Oh, List Perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah, which is, I don't know, they have a 7-day free trial, and the only thing about that is I don't know if that's going to be enough time to see if it's worth the money or not. I think it's kind of high. It's $29.99 a month. But what you can do is you download this program, this List Perfectly, and from your whatever, I list everything on eBay first. So from eBay, it will have a little...
It adds a little button to when you go look at your listings. There'll be a little button right on the left-hand side of your listing saying "Copy to List Perfectly."
Yeah, and then you can hit that, and
it'll automatically open up List Perfectly, and it'll show the item in there.
And then there's like 3 things you have to buttons you have to hit. But from List Perfectly, you can then list your item on Etsy, Mercari, or Poshmark. Instead of having to do it manually, you can do it from List Perfectly. I don't sell on anything but eBay and Etsy. Well, I sell on Amazon, but that's not
one of the options.
So I thought, well, and some of my friends have tried it, and they said, just really did well for them. You have to have an account established in one of the, I guess 2 if you're going to transfer it to one, but in 2 of the places you might want to transfer to. Say you have eBay and you want to try Poshmark, then you would have to open an account in Poshmark before you could do it. Or if you've got eBay and Etsy right now, it's great. You can do it backwards. I'm not that familiar with Mercari. I mean, I've heard people talk about it, and I kind of know a little bit about it, but like I say, I don't know if $30 a month. And people are like, well, it's one sale, and that's true. It would be one sale, and it'd be covered. But like I say, I wish they would give you a month free, because 7 days is not a lot of time in Etsy.
Well, the biggest thing is you can do this without the software. You can just open up the other program, like you have eBay. You can open up Etsy, and then you can copy and paste everything
which is what I have been doing
to Etsy, and there. But that takes a little bit longer, and this is a lot easier, and does most of everything except for you got to set your shipping.
There are a few
and
things
price.
you have to still fill in.
Shipping and price and a couple other things.
That's what I have been doing. When I'm listing my item on eBay, I will have Etsy open at the same time, and I'll literally just list them side by side together. And so yesterday, I wrote down the time, and I said, okay, I'm going to list 5 items using this List Perfectly thing and see how long it takes me. Well, of course,
3 hours later.
Maxx is like, there's a hummingbird on the feeder. Oh, there's a baby deer in the yard. Come look. and then Daisy starts barking at something. And, by the time I had the 5 things done, it was like 3 hours later. And I'm like, well, that's not very efficient. But so I'm going to have to, I don't know.
I have to go at it again and here.
Yeah, like there won't be any distraction in this house.
What, here? No.
So, I don't know. If you haven't heard about it,
I've
check
been watching
it out.
the hummingbird all when you see me looking up like
yes, we put a
there's
new
a
hummingbird. We haven't had a hummingbird feeder since we lived in this house, so that was 2006 to now. Yeah. We have tried some and just did not like them. Bees and ants and everything else. So I really, really researched, and we finally found one, and I ordered it off Amazon, so we have put it up, and we both are like, idiot. We love to bird watch anyway. We've got them. Our front deck is like right there.
We got the suet, we got the corn feeder, we got the bird feeder. Now we got the hummingbird feeder. I mean, it's all birds.
Just sit in our. We're so old. We sit in our recliners and bird watch.
Yeah. Well, let me have the binoculars, sweetheart. It's my turn.
What was I saying? I have no idea. Oh, anyway, I went in and I Googled List Perfectly, and they have a whole section you can read.
The mother and its fawn is right down there in the front yard.
I told you.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, it's right down. The fawn is what.
Our next door neighbor has an apple tree.
Yeah.
And she just lets them go to rot. She don't do nothing with them. And they can get the low hanging ones, but they cannot get past a certain thing. So I want to go over there with a stepladder and pull them off and knock them on the ground so they can have them.
Yeah.
And he won't.
Well, there's about 40 apples on the ground right now.
Well, I just have this. I love animals. Yeah. And if you're a follower of Ann Eckhart and Papa.
The buck is there too.
They lost their pug today. And it's hard. We went through it last year, so it's hard. So our thoughts and prayers are with them. And Miss Lucy Lou will keep us entertained. But anyway, I off the subject. But yeah, I saw the thing today, and I know because we've gone through it several times. But yeah, go look up Google, look up List Perfectly, and read about it, and do a 7-day free trial and see what you think. If you wanted to try another platform, this might be your way to do it. But remember, you have to have your account established with the other platform before you do it.
And they include instructional videos.
Several
instructional videos with it. Because reading the directions, she showed me the directions, I read through, and I was like, okay, is there any videos? Oh, yeah. She showed. And it made much more sense when you go through the video. It makes a lot more sense on what's going on.
Well, they also, and I started out eBay, and I'm an eBay seller and eBay lover. And they were doing it from Etsy to something, I think.
They were going. No, they're going from eBay to Poshmark. Or they're going from Etsy to Poshmark. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Etsy to Poshmark.
So I thought, I wish y'all had, because eBay obviously has so much users. So I wish they had done the eBay and then to something as an example. But, oh well. I finally figured it out. I still got to figure out how long if it's faster just cut and paste, or if it's faster to use this, thing. Yeah. So what else have we been doing? I've been really, really working on getting listed. I've got a ton of book sets listed. Really been working on those because the book sales are about to come up. First one will start in September, and then we've got another one in October. And I think there's actually somebody.
Was it November or December that have that next one?
No, I forgot to say. Somebody told me this week at Bridge that the Blue Ridge are having theirs. Actually, we've got 4.
Oh, we got
We've got Bedford,
Literature.
Salem, Roanoke, and
the train's going by.
Blue Ridge.
Oh, and we also have Moneta.
I thought Moneta and Bedford was the same.
No, Moneta is a separate from the Bedford. Because
Anyway,
Bedford
yeah.
is.
You know I
over,
love my books. You know I love my books. So, yeah, I've been doing very well with them, and still doing very well with them. But I need to. That's something we really need to work on. I don't know what happened last year when we got the books. We kind of, it was spring. We were just super, super busy. I think you were busy at your job, and we just didn't have the time to get them sorted.
Last spring, yeah, it was.
Yeah, if
I
you
was super
don't
busy.
get them kind of halfway decent sorted when you bring them in, they just sit until you get
Yeah.
some time. And
We just took a day and we said, let's start books, and that's
and
what
we got
did.
one bookshelf done out of 5 gazillion.
Yeah.
But we got some good sets off of that and made some good sales off
Yep.
of that.
I mean, we are selling a lot of books.
Yeah. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go through. And then of course there's the bags on the floor that we haven't gone through.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you haven't tried books, I don't suggest individual books. You get too much competition out there. But if you're somewhere, thrift store, whatever, and you see, say, 5 or 6 books by the same author, grab them. People like to buy, the whole
If you
thing.
can get the whole series, if it's book 1 through 5 of a set of 5, you find them. Yeah. Go for it.
And people really do like to get the whole set instead of, just getting one and then have to worry about getting the others. And Amazon is ridiculous. If you want to get, Amazon does not combine shipping. So if you can find a book for a penny, but by the time you get it, you're going to pay $4 for that penny book because of their shipping. So, it's ridiculous. So with me, I can get you the whole 5-book set and I'm looking at a hummingbird.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's just
And
buzzing
charge you
around
medium
outside.
mail shipping, which is going to be maybe $3-4, and you just can't beat it. But
No, we just sold that one set. It was 30 books, 28 or 30 books we just sold.
yeah,
It was 7-pound box and shipping
yeah, you're
was.
going to make me try to think of the author.
I can't know. You don't have to, but
It wasn't Janet Ivanovich, her
No,
series.
it
It
was
was.
the, yeah. Anyway, but that was almost, what is that, $75 we got for that set.
The one I'm thinking about, we got 99.
Okay, there was. I know it was quite a bit. I just don't remember.
Well,
how
yeah,
much
and
it
you got to
was.
consider at these book sales, what you can get these books for, are unbelievable.
Some sales we've gotten books as cheap as 10 cents a piece.
Well, yeah, because it's a box day.
Yeah.
The many you can get in the box, it's like $3. So, but we'll get off of that. Anything else we've been doing? Basically just kind of enjoying the summer because I hate winter. I really have just been getting out. I love it when it stays light. Like it's 8 o'clock right now and it's bright out. I love that. I hate the winter when it's 4:30 in the afternoon and it's pitch black dark. So we got a couple more months and that's going to hit us. But I've been getting out. I've been going. I have my one little thrift store now. Well, it's a Salvation Army, so it's not a little thrift store. But I've been going like just about every Friday. I haven't gone the last couple of weeks for one reason or 1 week. Max was I was taking care of him
last week,
and I think the other week it was just like
it was
raining cats and dogs.
Yeah, pouring rain out.
And I didn't feel like getting out on it. But yeah, I go over there and been finding some good stuff. And the ladies are just nice as they can be. Walk in and one of them goes, "There's my friend." Jewelry right up front. But yeah, we wanted to let you know that we are still alive and in our home. We just have been running, chasing our tails, basically, and trying to take care of ourselves. I'm not doing very good at that. My 2 stressors are eating and spending money. So I'm really concerned about paying off bills So I haven't been doing that. So guess what I've been doing?
Been eating.
Been eating, and I'm not supposed to, and I shouldn't. And I actually lost weight on vacation, and I have gained it back. And everybody's screaming at me to exercise. Oh my God, just tell me to, kill myself. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. There's no exercise I like. None. If I could burn calories by my brain, how fast my brain goes, thinking of things, butterfly, squirrel, I would weigh 95 pounds. But no, don't work that way. I hear something. It's
a camera.
We have security cameras on the house because,
It's switching. It's kind of hitting that right twilight where there, so it's going to try and switch to
infrared.
Infrared mode.
Yeah, when I couldn't sleep the other night, I looked up, those red lights were staring at me. Yeah. But, so you got anything else to say?
Covered it all, I think. I hope.
We're taking Daisy tomorrow. She's not in here. She must
taking a bath.
Yeah, we're taking
The shelter.
Animal Control is having a fundraiser. Give your dog a bath day, and you can just donate whatever you want. And Daisy's so hard to bathe for us. It just kills our backs to bend over and keep control of her stuff. So we're going to take her over there and let them do it. And have no idea. We've never done that before, so we don't know what that's going to be. That should be something good to film, actually. I remember that.
Yeah.
Camera will be wound up, soaking wet, but because you're the only one that can control her, I'll do it by iPhone or something. She don't pay a bit of attention to me. None. He comes home. She goes absolutely berserk. Absolutely. I can be gone for 3 weeks, come home, open the door. She looks to see if I got food in my hand, and if I don't, she just puts her head back down and goes back to sleep. She was so upset when he had the catheter in and she couldn't climb in his lap. This is a 45-pound dog that stretches from one end of a love seat to the other end and takes the whole thing up. She curls up in his lap like a big baby and wants her belly rubbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't help it. She likes me.
Yeah, I can't have it. He won't let me have a dog or cat or pygmy goat or anything else. I've begged. I want something to love me. No. Doesn't matter. Chicken, duck, I don't care.
About platypus.
Oh, that's good too. I'll take that. Get that little old. We have a 300-year-old groundhog out in our yard. I'll go out there and get him. I think he's too slow to cat bite me.
Yeah.
He's almost completely white. He's so old.
Yeah. You see him come down. He doesn't get too far out in the yard anymore, but he munches away out there all the time.
I know, but what's going to happen when he dies? What happens to him?
Go to groundhog.
Well,
wherever.
What are the groundhog's going to bury him?
I have no idea what they do.
There's no predators around here to do anything.
Well, there's coyotes and foxes, and there's a bear every once in a while.
I know, but he's kind of big. Not the bear, the groundhog. The groundhog's huge.
Well, you remember last year when that bear was out here trying to dig up that groundhog den?
Yeah, and I know he got away too. He went away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're surrounded by wildlife. We live in the middle of the city, but it's
we're right.
We get a very country feel here. Yeah. We love it here. It's wonderful to not be in a big city. This is a really good place we picked to retire.
Yeah.
It was. I don't know what my son lives here, so we want to be close to him. But now I think if they moved and went somewhere else, we'd still stay here. We just fell in love with it. We love it. But we wanted to kind of update you on why you haven't seen the live us. Oh, and we didn't plan this. We both have on our Idaho Hillbilly shirts.
Just coincidence. I don't know how.
Yeah, we didn't even see each other this morning after we got dressed, and I cut out and went, oh, we're wearing the same shirt. And hey to the hillbillies. Hey. Oh, we should get the clock and show me fixed it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I almost forgot.
But yeah, we wish we're already ready to go back out there and visit again. And he ordered and ordered and ordered till he got the right
I had to get
parts.
the right parts, but let's
It's
see.
kinda-
If I'll get
There you go.
There it is.
He
All
fixed it.
cleaned up. Got rid of all the scuffing on it. It's beautiful now, and the clock on there works just great.
He had to order.
Well, I ordered the that piece back here. Found the right one. I got the silent one, which is a little more expensive, but it's a smooth movement, so you don't see the hands jerking as it goes around. And the first set of hands I got didn't look very well on it, so I ordered a second set, and I put these on. These look really nice. Can you see them on there? Yeah, you can see them.
Yeah, so.
Turn that way, yeah. And the
So-
time is right too. It's 8:00.
Yeah. And that hangs in our office.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then the one block was broken off the back. I don't know if I can turn it. See, yeah, this block here that supports it was broken here, and I just put a new one on there, and it's great.
Gave him something to do.
Yeah, I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah, we appreciate knowing that people care about us. We like it. Makes us feel good. We're like kids. Oh, he's worse than I am. We got a package in the mail yesterday, and it was from one of my girlfriends, my eBay girlfriends, and he was like, before I could get one thing open, he was like going crazy on the next thing. It was like,
Ooh, what's this?
yeah,
Ooh,
I
what
know.
do we
He
get?
don't even know what half of it was. It was girl stuff, but he was like, "What is it? What do you do with it?"
Ooh, that looks neat. What is it?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you do with
We're
this?
so opposite. We
Yeah.
really are. That's why it works, I guess. We are so opposite.
Yeah, that's why I get along so well.
But we have yacked. How long will we yacked?
45 minutes.
Oh,
a little more.
God.
Yep, 45 minutes.
So, like I said,
We got our 5 minutes information in.
did we?
Took 45 minutes. That means we must have got about 5 to 10 minutes of information out
Yeah, I know. There was actually, I've always wanted to, just one time, do stand-up comedy. And I have had 5 gazillion people tell me since I was very young that I should do it. So there was a contest that was coming up. It ends in September. And I thought, okay, I may do this. And I thought, and I wrote down some ideas I had. And my funny, it's from real life things. I don't, make up jokes or things like that. It's just to live the life I've lived. If I hadn't had a sense of humor, I wouldn't be sitting here today. I can find the funny in just about everything. So the only problem with this contest was your entry had to be 10 minutes long. And if it was 10 minutes and 1 second, they didn't even look at it. They tossed it. And for the life of me, I probably wrote down 15 things that I could have talked about, and I thought, I can't talk about anything for 10 minutes. It takes me that long to introduce myself. So, oh well. But
Well, no, you said you want to give it a try, so we'll do it.
I can't do it.
No, you sit down. We'll get this camera thing going.
He says, well, we'll cut it.
and I'll edit it down.
How do you cut a funny story? It's like, and they'll go like, well, that didn't make any sense.
No, it's just when you drift off to a different neighborhood and start talking about something else, and then I just kind of like, okay, that part comes out.
Yeah, I do that, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's meant to be, it'll be somewhere down the road. Or if I just entertain, I entertain my friends. They think I'm hysterical, which I guess I am. But anyway, we just wanted to chat with you. Hope we haven't bored you to death. Like I say, we are pretty much open book. I understand, and we very much understand people who want to keep their lives off social media. They don't give you too much information about themselves. That's fine. I understand those people. My son and his family don't want anything to do with YouTube, don't want their names mentioned, don't want any publicity. I mean, nothing. And I understand that completely. And we just, we don't care. I don't know. It's just our personalities or something, but...
Well, I have that personality of I don't care what people think, so it just doesn't matter to me. It's not important.
Well, it's not so much I don't care for people. I could get my feelings hurt, but hopefully those people don't come into my life. That's what at this point in my life, hopefully those people are don't come into my life, or if they do, then I go bye. Bye, Felicia. There ain't nobody I know. It's just a Jerry Brooks, if you know who he is. He's a school principal who does comedy things, and he has a thing about if somebody's ignoring you, but he just goes, bye, Felicia, and just walk away and forget they ever existed. So I kind of, now when something's bothering me, I kind of do that. But we appreciate you all. We know we are not the most entertaining people, probably even in this house, much less on YouTube. So we appreciate you watching. We appreciate you being faithful to us. Well, I don't know if you're faithful to us or not. You probably watch other YouTubers, you cheating poo-poos. But we appreciate those who continue to watch us and can't figure out why. I have some drugs I could send you, might help, but I don't know. Might make it worse. But if you have any comments, we'll answer them. I answer every comment.
Yep.
We never get comments, which is funny.
Yeah,
I think they're afraid.
Every now and then I go in there and I say, ooh, we had 48 views. 0 comments.
I think they're afraid. I really do. I know y'all are afraid of what I say. But, as I say, we appreciate you. We hope you continue to watch. Maybe someday we'll actually come up with some content that,
is useful?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe I could do I could YouTube Max's next surgery. If you'd like that, let me know. I'll check with the hospital.
Yeah.
They may not, they're malpractice, so they may not like that. But
well, I got an appointment in December. I don't know if they're going to look at anything or not, but then I got another appointment in January.
I wanted him, and he wouldn't do it. I wanted him, after he had his gown on, to put 2 big googly eyes on his butt. So
yeah, that would have been fun.
And a little nose.
Little nose.
Or a mustache or something, but on each side of the cheeks. So when they went to look, they'd laugh hysterically. But see, that's me. Maxx isn't that far over the edge. I can get away with it because I'm on medication. I always say if I get stopped by the police, the first thing I'm saying is I'm on medication, and I have the bottle to prove it. No matter what I did, And he always makes sure.
Or I could have put on the backside, you could have written, "Caution, tunnel ahead, turn on headlights."
He won't do that. I would do that. I really would. Because they would have to take that brown stuff and scrub it off because it wouldn't be sanitary. I'd love to. Anyway, we're wandering, which we do quite frequently. It's a date night.
Yes, it is. It's
We have
8
date
o'clock
night
already.
on Friday nights.
Yeah, we got to get busy on date night.
Yeah, we have some exciting times. Let me tell you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You want to tell them?
No.
Okay.
So, if you've got anything, if you want to talk about anything we've talked about, you want to do it privately, all our information is down below.
Yep, right down below we have our emails and Facebook and all of our stores.
Yeah.
It's all there.
Going through a rough time and you just
Our
want somebody to
snail
say,
mail.
hey, I'm going through a rough patch.
Snail mail address is down there. You want it?
You can personal message me. I'm on Facebook. I'll answer back. I answer everybody.
Yep. I'm on Facebook. I look at my account at least once a month.
Yeah, you couldn't find him anyway because it's on mine.
Yeah.
I've never seen another one. I bought this.
Oh, this is down at that.
We were doing
sale.
we did craft shows. I don't know, 5-6 years ago,
Mhm.
and the lady at the craft show was selling Tupperware, and this was a Christmas. It had like a little Santa outfit or whatever on it, and it holds 32 ounces.
I think so, something like that.
And this has been the best water bottle for me because I'm supposed to drink 64 actually, but I can't.
Great water bottle.
Can't do that. They give you y'all know I've had gastric bypass, so they give you a hard-boiled egg stomach, and then they tell you to drink a gallon of water. they lost their minds. But anyway, I usually get through that one, but no. Chapstick. Toast.
Keep that addiction going.
Yep. If you know how many of those I had in this house. Believe me. If Armageddon comes.
You don't know how many you have in this house.
If Armageddon comes, I got the chapsticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all let me come stay with you in your shelter, I'll bring the chapsticks. Okay, we need to shut this down. What do we say? I forgot, it's been so long. I've been on vacation since April. I haven't said it.
Don't get so busy.
Hey, don't get so busy making a living
that you forget to make a life.
And have some fun. Don't let life get you down. God, I know things are just horrible in the world right now. But you know what? Go find a flower and look at it. Go look at one of your kids or your grandkids, or look up at the sky. I hope it's not raining.
Go outside and put some corn out for the baby deer, because we just had them walking through our yard and they were eating the apples next door, but they may not have an apple tree near your house, so put some corn out for them. And
if you don't have baby deer, I'm sorry. Put some catnip out for the stray cats, the feral cats. Ooh, that would be interesting.
We got that great big black feral cat.
Yeah, we do. We've got.
He's a mean one.
Yeah, that would be neat to see what he would do with catnip. Yeah. But anyway, we're wandering again. We do that. Squirrel!
Yeah. Ooh, look at the birds.
I know.
Anyway.
So, if you lasted through this, thank you.
Thank you.
We will post a haul video, or still be vacation.
We got vacation. I'm working on another one. I'm gonna do, I think, days. What, I'm up to 9.
Well, let's do thrift next time, because they're tired of.
Well, I just posted a thrift one.
Oh yeah,
I did a vacation, then I did a thrift.
The
yard sale. Yard sale at Idaho's biggest yard sale in Boise, Idaho. I did that. Then the next one's going to be another travel one. I'm going to get like 2 or 3 more days.
If I don't cuss through them, and then maybe.
Well, it depends. Yeah, there's a long, about 20-minute road chat on this next one coming up. I got to go through it and see what we said.
But and Paper and Moose, my hands are on the thing, went to Yellowstone about 2 months after we did. And if you don't watch her, check her video out on Yellowstone and that area. And she has got some great footage. And
went to a lot of the same places we did. Went to a couple of places we didn't, because
everything was open.
They were open then.
But she gives you the history of the places and tells you about things. And if you don't watch her, she does, her specialty is paper. I can't say that word. Thank you. But she's just really great with history. She'll find something and research the history on it, and just tell you the whole story of it. I mean, she'll find a picture of somebody that's got a name on the back, and she'll trace back to this person and tell you his life story. And these people aren't even related to her. This is just stuff she finds, and it's just so fascinating and so relaxing. It's almost like reading a really good, interesting book on the history of America. It really is. So if you don't subscribe to her, check her out. And if nothing else, check out her video on Yellowstone, because it's a whole lot better than ours.
Yeah. Ours is just, we're going through the park. And she tells you everything.
And I'm going, because I want to turn it, never mind. But anyway, hope y'all have a good weekend. Hope you have great sales. And I hope the weather is nice where you're at. So,
bye now.